will see what's going to happen in the next weeks. At the moment, what I can guarantee is that there are no negotiations, no club in active talks to sign Antony, no Man United negotiating with any other club. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things to say on Man United, from the situation of Sofyan Amrabat, but also Antony, Adrien Rabiot, Matthijs de Ligt and more. But also important to mention Gabriel Mack, Chelsea and other stuff. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start today's video by mentioning the situation at Manchester United. One of the news of the day is about Sofyan Amrabat, because Manchester United have informed Fiorentina in the last 24 hours that they will not trigger the buy option clause for the Moroccan midfielder Sofyan Amrabat. The deal last summer was 10 million euros loan fee, 20 million euros buy option, 5 million euros add-ons. Man United, after thinking internally, decided not to trigger the buy option clause for Sofyan Amrabat, but they remain open to keeping Amrabat at the club because they want to discuss new terms with Fiorentina. So talks are going to take place with Amrabat camp, with Fiorentina, to see what they can do, if there is a chance to restructure the deal. Formally, Amrabat returns to Fiorentina, but the idea of the player is to try something new, not to stay at Fiorentina. This is why Man United are open to discussing new terms. Let's see if they can agree. There is also interest from other clubs, especially in Spain. Amrabat has always been very appreciated in the Spanish market. 1.5 years ago he was close to Barcelona. Barca also last January were asking information about Amrabat, so interest in Amrabat has always been very strong, especially in Italy and in Spain. Now it's on Man United to see if they can agree on new terms or if Amrabat will play somewhere else. So an important point to discuss in the next days. Many questions also on the situation of Antony, because we had reports in the recent days of Antony maybe leaving the club on loan in case a club is prepared to pay the salary of the player. I had the chance, guys, to have an exclusive interview, an exclusive sentence from the agent of Antony, Junior Pedroso, who tells me the following words: the plan of Antony is to stay at Manchester United. We are not planning for anything else. And this is what the agent of the player is saying. We also had a contact with Man United and we already discussed about that. So from Antony's camp, they are convinced of Antony staying at Manchester United, competing at Manchester United and having one more chance at the club after a difficult season. This is the message coming from the agent of the player, Junior Pedroso. We will see what's going to happen in the next weeks. At the moment, what I can guarantee is that there are no negotiations, no club in active talks to sign Antony, no Man United negotiating with any other club. So at the moment the situation around the Brazilian winger is quiet. We have to see and wait what happens in general at Manchester United for the offensive positions. For example, the situation of Sancho has changed in a few weeks. He was out of the project, available on the market, but then Man United saw Erik ten Hag clarifying with the player and now it looks different. So always things can happen even during the summer, but this is the statement of the agents of Antony on his future for Manchester United. Many questions about Adrien Rabiot. Guys, I can guarantee, first of all, that Adrien Rabiot is waiting for Premier League. He has some possibilities in other countries, so keeping all the options open, but still waiting a few more days for Premier League clubs. His dream is Premier League. Liverpool links Liverpool-Rabiot, I'm told not true. Liverpool are not negotiating for Rabiot, not interested in Rabiot, not working on a deal for Adrien Rabiot. So Liverpool, no. And then on Man United, many questions. Guys, as of today, I'm not aware of an advanced negotiation between Man United and Rabiot. The player would be keen on moving to Premier League, so Man United are aware of this opportunity, but at the moment, still nothing like close or at the final stage. We will keep close eye to Adrien Rabiot. Obviously, guys, when a player is free agent, everything can really change fast on the market. A player can agree on terms in one afternoon and then sign the contract, so things can be very fast, but at the moment we are still not in advanced stages between Adrien Rabiot and Man United, but he's giving priority to Premier League football, his biggest dream. Many questions on Matthijs de Ligt, and today we have to report the words from Uli Hoeneß from Bayern, and he was quite open in discussing about Matthijs de Ligt, and he said, you know, the manager at Manchester United is Dutch, Matthijs de Ligt is Dutch, so let's see what happens there. Bayern remain open to selling Matthijs de Ligt, even after Manchester United signed Lenny Joro. From Bayern, the position remains the same, 50 million euros. This package is enough to sign Matthijs de Ligt this summer. Why Bayern are open? Because Bayern already have an agreement with Jonathan Tah. The centre-back they want to bring in is Jonathan Tah, but to close that deal, they need Matthijs de Ligt to leave the club, or any other defender, like Upamecano or any other. So, for de Ligt, at the moment, still no agreement between clubs with Man United. Man United remain open to bringing in one more centre-back. Man United have an agreement with Matthijs de Ligt, but outgoings are crucial, and at the moment, Man United never agreed to pay 50 million euros in one solution or with no add-ons. Man United always wanted to include add-ons as part of the negotiation with Bayern, and this is why the situation of de Ligt remains open, yes, but Man United are not paying 50 guaranteed. So, has to change the structure of the deal. Meanwhile, Matthijs de Ligt is waiting, and now we also see this word coming from Munich, making us understand how Matthijs de Ligt is probably available on the market for Bayern. Then let me say something also about Chelsea, guys, and Paris Saint-Germain. First of all, on Chelsea, the discussions for Gabriel Mack, the Brazilian talent from Grêmio, are going very well. The player is open to the move, the project has been presented to the player, and Chelsea are optimistic to bring in Gabriel Mack, one more talent from South America, in this case from Brazil. After William Estevao, after Kendry Paez, Anselmino is very close, working on the final details, and now also Gabriel Mack, negotiations ongoing, but Chelsea presented their project and they feel optimistic to bring Gabriel Mack, one more Brazilian talent, to the club. So talks going very well on that one. Paris Saint-Germain entering into the new week with big confidence on João Neves. So PSG really feel, even today, even on Sunday, that João Neves will join them. PSG are extremely optimistic. The player has agreed on personal terms, as I told you days ago. He wants to go to PSG, he wants to work under Luis Enrique. Benfica understand that, and this is why they can't ask for 120 million euros release clause anymore. The player wants to go, and now negotiations ongoing between clubs, but looks like a matter of time for PSG to get the deal done for João Neves. Negotiations will continue also with Napoli for Victor Osimhen, so let's see how the club-to-club talks will go. The talks with the player have gone very well in the recent days, with the agent of the player, Roberto Calenda, in Paris, so the agreement between Osimhen and PSG is not a problem. Now he's on PSG and Napoli. It's never easy to negotiate with Napoli. They are very tough on the market, but work in progress on that one for Paris Saint-Germain. Then, guys, some news to share for you also from Olympique Marseille, because after Mason Greenwood, one more big signing. Pierre-Emile Hojbjerg is joining Olympique Marseille from Tottenham. Is a here we go, and is a huge signing. They complete for a fee around 14 million euros plus add-ons. Hojbjerg said yes, the contract is being prepared, has to be signed, so we wait for the formal steps, but the agreement is done. It's a massive one for Longoria, for Benatia, for the manager Roberto De Zerbi, who has been in contact with Pierre Hojbjerg in the recent days to agree on terms. And so basically for Hojbjerg, everything is ready to become a new Olympique Marseille player. Why Tottenham accept? Because he had 1 year left on his contract. He was not going to extend the contract, and so Tottenham preferred to sell the player now instead of losing him on a free next summer. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, from Amrabat to Adrien Rabiot, Antony, De Ligt, and also Gabriel Mack, and all the rest. I wait for your opinion here in comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.